You know, you really need to get a little perspective here, Detective. You should be thanking me.
Thanking you? For what?
For taking care of Anthony Blackthorne.
Where is he?
Well, he was getting a little too big for his britches. He thought he could run the operation here all by himself. You know, I hate a lone wolf, don't you?
Never should have let him loose to begin with. He almost got Janet killed.
He would never hurt Janet. He's got a real thing for her. He wanted to take her away with him to some faraway place, but that ain't gonna happen.
All thanks to you.
Absolutely thanks to me.
You never answered my original question. Where's Blackthorne?
The problem is being disposed of. That's all you need to know.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Come on, Detective, where's the gratitude? I come along, I save the day, I clean up your mess. This is the thanks that I get? Now, come on, why don't you put your gun down? Let's talk about this like two civilized people.
There's nothing civilized about you. The only mess you cleaned up is the mess you made yourself, and you want an award for that?
Just a little thanks would be nice.
I don't care what strings you pulled or how many people you have in high places. You're going back to jail where you belong, and I hope you rot there.
You still blame me for what happened to your brother.
You're damn right I do.
Well, that's a little misplaced, don't you think?
Is it?
Yeah. You see, I didn't kill your brother. You pulled the trigger.
You're right, I did pull the trigger. But I was really aiming at you.
Unfortunately for your brother, you missed. Did anybody ever tell you not to fire a shot unless you're sure of your target? And I'm sure those beers that you had beforehand, that didn't help.
Maybe I should make up for that mistake right now.
Hey, go ahead. I don't think that you would miss this time. I mean, you're not in the dark. You haven't had anything to drink. You got a clear shot. Come on, buddy, what are you waiting for?
Nothing would give me more pleasure than to kill you right here.
Well, then you go right ahead. I'm standing here right in front of you. Go ahead, take your best shot. Go on, do it. Do it for Brad. Hey, I'm waiting here, pal. What are you waiting for?
Killing my brother was a mistake. Shooting you now is not gonna bring him back.
But it would have made you feel better.
Jack?
Jack Snyder, Oakdale PD. This here's Ralph Manzo. Would you mind taking him back to prison where he belongs?
I'm disappointed, Detective.
You'll get over it.
I thought you were tougher.
Killing you would be too easy, Manzo. You deserve a nice, long, lonely sentence.
I deserve a lot of things.
Get him out of here. You okay?
Oh, I am now.
What's going on?
Manzo's headed back to prison, along with your pal Blackthorne.
Blackthorne's been arrested?
Yeah, lucky you.
Well, he's a criminal. He deserves to be locked up.
My only hope is that he gives me dirt on you.
The two of you would make great cellmates.
Well, don't get your hopes up. I'm clean.
Hey, Jack. Blackthorne and Manzo aren't the only ones who should be locked up. I've got the ringleader right here.
What's he talking about?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh, now don't play dumb, Lucinda. You're trying to say that you don't know who Ralph Manzo is?
Well, the name is vaguely familiar, but I've never seen the man in my life.
Really? He's right there. Well, go ahead, Manzo. Tell him. If you're going down, you might as well take her with you.
I don't know what you're talking about, pal. I have no idea who she is.
You should let me take you to the hospital.
I'm fine. The EMT said my vitals are fine. You're the one who got roughed up.
I'm fine.
I can't believe what a complete idiot I was.
He's a con man. He had you fooled, that's all.
No. Thanks for making me feel better. But I should have listened to you. And I didn't. And I promise that will never happen again.
You're gonna listen to me from now on? I can hold you to that?
No.
I figured.
Oh, you have a little dried blood.
Come in. Hey, how are you two? Good. Did you catch Blackthorn? Yeah. He and Ralph Manzo are headed back to prison.
What? What was Ralph doing here?
He pulled some strings. Got released to attend a bogus funeral.
It turns out Anthony Blackthorn was working for him.
Oh, great. Now I feel like an even bigger idiot.
The good news is you won't have to worry about either one of them giving you a hassle anytime soon.
I owe you one, Jack, once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect one of these days.
I'm sure.
Janet, do you need anything?
Just a little privacy. There's something important I need to talk to Dusty about.
Well, we will get out of your hair then.
You sure you're okay?
Jack, I promise you I would be the first one to jump into the ambulance if something was wrong
All
with the
right,
baby.
good enough. Good enough for me. Sounds important.
It is. And I want you to let me talk and say everything I have to say without interrupting me. Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay. Turning my back on you was a huge mistake. I was angry and I was confused.
I know.
And shh. You promised. Losing you was horrible. I'd never felt more lonely in my life, and I don't ever want to feel that way again. What happened between you and Lucy, it doesn't matter, okay? I don't care. I just want you back.
I never left. Let's go home. What do you say?
That sounds good. Really good.
What a day, huh?
I guess, all in all, we should be thankful it didn't turn out worse.
Hey, we got the bad guys. I'd call that a plus.
Hey, Jack, I want to ask you something. When you had your gun on Ralph,
Yeah.
you really looked like you were ready to pull the trigger.
Part of me was.
So what stopped you?
You.
How me? You didn't even see me. I was in the doorway.
I didn't have to see you. I felt you. I sensed you the minute you came in. And I knew right away I couldn't throw away my whole life for a moment of revenge.
Good answer.
Sometimes it's as important to listen to your senses as it is to follow what you know.
It's also important to stop blaming yourself for things that aren't your fault.
That too.
So have you stopped blaming yourself?
For Brad's death? Yeah, I guess I finally have.
But it's over. You're free.
You ready to go?